Hello, and welcome to Starseed Direct Tarot. If this is your first time visiting us, welcome. And if you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for your support for our channel. Every like, every comment, every share, and every subscribe is greatly appreciated. This is going to be the Year of the Ox reading for Virgo. If in the event that you're interested in getting a personal reading and you do like our channel's deliverables, you like the way I read, you can book a personal reading through the end of the winter solstice directly on our website at starseeddirect.com. Please also check out the description box below for our affiliate links and also links to our sister channels where we get down creatively and express ourselves in many different forms. Your support on any level is greatly appreciated. So let's get started. In the year of the ox, Virgo. You have travel, signs, Spirit, and planning. All right. So, Virgo. Travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. You also have signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. You also have planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So in the year of the ox, Virgo, you need to calculate. I'm hearing the sound of someone pressing keys like on a calculator, like an old school calculator with the tape. You might be in finance or you might be calculating something. But let's get a clarifier on travel, Holy Spirit. One on travel. Okay, maybe I'll just... Interesting. We won't do that. Spirit said not that one. So, yeah. We're gonna listen. Travel is clarified by family betrayal. In the year of the ox, Virgo, there may be long distance communication that is going to possibly result in you feeling betrayed, or you may feel like because you have to travel so much this year to advance in your career, your personal family dynamic may be taking a hit. Perhaps you have to split your time between your family and your career at this year to keep the bag moving. Thank you, Holy Spirit. One on signs. Karma will unfold 100 times 100. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. I'm also getting the song Signs by Beyonce, one of my favorite songs from that album. So you may be, what I'm getting from that intuitively, clairaudiently, is you may want to look into your natal chart, Virgo, and see how this directly affects you in the year of the ox. This may be regarding the house where karma is depicted. You want to look up the house that directly involves karma, and maybe whatever sign that's in that house at the time you were born, you want to also delve into that. Okay, you got to do some research, because I don't recall off the top of my head which house that is. And then planning. You are magical. You may be a master manifester, or you may have untapped potential that you don't know. So in the year of the ox, you will be exploring this untapped potential and how you are divinely connected to perhaps others around you or just the universe in general. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now's the time to lay down the foundation for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. I'm also getting that you have untapped potential. I'm getting backyard. I don't know. That may be for a small group of Virgos. Something specific in your backyard has untapped potential. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's see what's next. I believe it's Rider-Waite. So, you're going to be focused on your bag, Virgo, because ultimately you know you got to keep it moving. Growth is definitely on the horizon for you in the year of the ox. Okay. Family betrayal is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. There may be communication, or you may be having to think quick on your feet. Opportunities may be coming in this year, Virgo, that will be very shortcoming. Like, you'll get an opportunity this year, or throughout the year, many opportunities may arise, but you will have to travel to meet the requirements of said opportunities, and you may not get a lot of headway time, which means that you may have to make arrangements. I mean, if you are a parent, a family person, or you have pets, you know, whatever resonates for you, you will have to make last minute arrangements frequently throughout the year to meet the obligations of these opportunities, and that may put a little bit of strain on your home life. One on karma and signs. Clarified by the Page of Swords. There is a message coming in, perhaps clarifying a sign that you asked for. I'm also getting the birds in the Page of Swords card is speaking to me. They say that if you see a large group of birds just hovering around, that could be a sign that someone is coming to see you, or you have a visitor coming. Future promise direction will reveal itself. You may be asking the divine for a direction, and this may be the sign. You also may be getting a message that's assisting you in this direction also. Page of Swords essentially is messages. You got 2 message cards. You could also be dealing with an air sign directly or heavily in the year of the ox. One on planning and magical. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Planning and magical is clarified by the Three of Wands. Now's the time to lay down the foundations of your future. Perhaps you already know the direction. You've already made a decision on the direction you want to go next in the year of the ox, Virgo. But it's uncharted territory for you. It's the wild, if you will. There is something in regards to this decision that has a lot of unknown factors, but you know, with you tapping into this unused potential, Spirit is leading you in this direction for a reason, and you want to fully delve yourself into that when you start planning your development through the year of the ox. Okay? Let's clarify. Travel and what was it? Yeah, family betrayal. Travel may be directly related to someone younger than you. You're getting Page of Cups and the Empress. Perhaps you're a mother, or this could involve your mother. Maybe it will cause strain. Maybe your mother may be directly involved with this betrayal because you may need to rely on her to assist you with the children. But ultimately, there's some kind of situation going on there in regards to having to juggle both your career advancement and your children. Or you could be a mother. Take what resonates. But this is involving someone younger than you and a nurturing figure in your life, if this is not you. Also, more air energy and also water. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra or a Virgo. This could be you, Virgo. The Empress. Your obstacle regarding your signs and karma is the High Priestess and the Hermit. More Virgo energy. Karma's unfolding in regards to a message, possibly from a High Priestess or someone who is divinely guided. And they may be bringing you a message that would prompt you to take heed to the sign that they are delivering. It may be also assisting you in such a way that it would prompt you to turn inward. In the year of the ox, this is also going to be a year of retrospect for you, Virgo. Perhaps you will be taking the time to really assess and seek deeper meaning into the signs that divine is giving you. Okay? Maybe clearing up some things, quieting your mind to essentially dissect the message that divine is giving you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Your obstacles regarding the Three of Wands. You are magical in planning. Your obstacles may be directly involved with your status or healing, or this could literally mean an Aquarius. This could also mean maintaining a persona on a public scale. You're planning something in regards to a direction. In work. Possibly in manifesting something. Let's talk outcomes now, Virgo. Ooh. Usually when the deck burps, it's Spirit needs a specific message to come out. The outcome for travel is going to be the Seven of Cups. More water energy. You may be confused as the direction you need to take on a couple of different occasions this year, Virgo, but ultimately you know that if you stay grounded and balanced, you'll know which option, what times to take the option and what times not to. Maybe not every option presented to you this year is viable. So you really got to weigh out, is it worth you taking that much time away from your family to pursue this? You might want to think about that. Perhaps all the opportunities presented to you aren't necessarily worth the time that it would be away from your family, and also versus how much is it really going to advance your career. You want to also, I'm getting, possibly find or stay more biased towards opportunities that possibly either include your family or that you can work and still be close to your family. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Those may be options that are more viable for you if you decide to do that. Okay, signs is clarified by the Ace of Swords as the outcome. Divine is going to provide you with reassurance and assisting you in the discernment of things that are said to you and fed to you. Spiritually, mentally, physically, ultimately, whatever messages you get from the divine, whether it's a physical person or a spiritual circumstance, you know that you're going to have to go inside deeper to fully get the message. Perhaps someone may be speaking in riddles, but it could be on purpose. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is also symbolizing a message from the divine to lead you in a direction for a reason. Perhaps this reason is shrouded in secrecy to protect from others catching on. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This ultimately is a gift, and you want to take heed to this message from the divine. Your outcome for planning. Your outcome for planning. Eight of Pentacles and the Star is the Ten of Wands. You may be burdened by some kind of occurrence in regards to your work directly relating to either an Aquarius or your status or healing, one of the three. This could directly have something to do with some kind of magical practice. Take what resonates. This may not resonate. Every part of this may not resonate with you. But there is something involving a decision that was made, clarified by the You Are Magical card. Perhaps you may be manifesting opportunities in a way that doesn't sit well. Or perhaps someone else involved is doing this without your knowledge. Or you may know about it. But however you want to read it, the outcome is going to burden you if you don't take heed to this message. In the year of the ox, you really want to switch up how you are planning your next steps, because perhaps how it was executed in the past is going to end up coming back with negative karma. So you want to be mindful of this. When you seek this new direction and where you're trying to go, you want to make sure that whatever, whoever, whichever energy you're pouring into, it's one that is balanced with the universe. I'm strongly getting the spirit is saying as above, so below, if that resonates with you on some kind of level. Whatever you did in the past, you can't redo in regards to your planning. You want to go in a new direction, but you also want to make sure that as you're manifesting this new direction, you're using the right elements to do so. Take what resonates. That's interesting. All right. So now we're going to ask Starseeds. What's up? The Indigos. They always have the answers. Virgo, in the year of the ox, in regards to your options, in travel and family betrayal, you have shielding. And you have patience. The divine is petitioning to you to protect your options at all costs, but also be wise with the options that you choose. Again, rebacking up the message of weighing out the pros and cons of every opportunity that comes your way this year, and how much it's going to advance your career versus how much sacrifice it's going to take from your other obligations at home or with your family. You also need to be patient with yourself. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Divine is gonna let you know intuitively what the best option is to take. In regards to signs and karma, you have authority. And you have time to create. Perhaps you may already be a creator, or you may be in a field, you may be an artist of some sort, but divine is petitioning to you from a greater realm that whatever this message is and that has been delivered to you, it is divinely guided, and it's coming from a higher authority than yourself. So you want to take heed to whatever this positive direction is and know that it's being delivered with love. There is no, I'm not seeing any negative intent under this signs or karma card. You got the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit. You may also want to seclude yourself for a portion of the year of the ox to fully develop something new. Again, going with that backyard message, perhaps you want to take a stab at something different that is including, but not necessarily excluding, your other obligations. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. For planning, you have Archangel Michael. Again, he is an angel that all of us can call upon, even if you don't believe in God traditionally. He is an angel of protection, and he carries a righteous sword of truth, of fire. Words have power, Virgo. And maybe Spirit is petitioning you to plan a way to share your wisdom with your proteges. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Perhaps it's time for you to pivot and think of a way to take everything that you've learned thus far, and in the year of the ox, Virgo, find a way to share this wisdom with others. This may seem burdensome to you because you may not be a teacher traditionally. I mean, you may be a teacher, but whatever it is that you learned leading up to this point, Divine is petitioning you to plan a way to share this wisdom that you've accrued. in regards to manifesting, you got magic as the card. Perhaps your healing journey or your great work. Whatever resonates the best for you, Virgo. Perhaps sharing your wisdom on how to overcome burdens. You need to seek, if you're confused about where to go about this, or you need assistance in planning, call on Archangel Michael. He may assist you in getting these signs in regards to your options this year. All right. We're going to go to the symbols now. One on travel. You have the clock. Again, this is reiterating the message of having to be mindful of the time away for these opportunities. Time is going to be very important in regards to travel. You also, I'm getting, you don't want to be late. Whatever that means. That may be for someone specific. You don't want to be late. There's something coming up that you don't want to be late for. Signs is clarified by the kite, which is also a symbol of messaging. There is a messenger. If they haven't already showed up, Virgo, they're on their way. There is a message coming literally from divine to you. And it's going to be something that is going to be useful in assisting you in creating something new. One on planning. You're burdened by whatever this plan is. This may be something you need to assist others in, but it's requiring you to relax and indulge. The 3 pizzas and a pillow is relax and indulge. This may also signify planning a getaway. Planning something. Trying to find time for self-healing, Virgo, is going to be difficult this year because you have a full schedule. Alright. And what chakra does Virgo need to be specifically focusing on in the year of the ox to manifest a balance in work and personal life? Thank you, Holy Spirit. And assisting in pivoting in a new direction to create. You have the third eye chakra, which is 6. Acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Again, you may be getting a sign or a message from someone that is connected to spirit just like you. Whatever spiritual practice that you are drawn to, Virgo, in the year of the ox, you want to fully delve into that. Research it. It may be something that you're already doing, but possibly need to be more consistent about. Whatever hiccup you approach in the year of the ox, Virgo, you want to lean more not onto your own understanding, but the understanding from the divine, and you will find the answers that you seek. This concludes your Year of the Ox reading for Virgo. If it edified you, I'm grateful for you tuning in, and I do hope that it assisted you in some type of way. Thank you, and until next time, bye, Virgo.